This is a gummy, and this is Lego. You can't actually eat this, don't eat that. Today we're gonna be building and testing Lego gummy weapons to see if it's actually a good idea or if my dreams are all going to be crushed and I'm gonna cry. It just completely got destroyed. All right, so the first step is to get in this horrific getup so that we can make some gummy Lego weapons. I don't know if this is a good idea. So first step, turn on our burner. We're gonna use 1 cup of water and we're gonna bring that to a nice simmering boil. We're gonna do 3 packets of unflavored gelatin. And then we'll grab our fruit flavored gelatin of no brand in particular, and we'll put 1 of those in here. Now we're gonna stir this up. We're gonna wait for it to come to a simmering boil. Is it even getting warm? So after we make this, we're gonna pour it in these dishes. We're gonna pour it about this thick. We're gonna let this set, and then we'll just have 2 basically blocks. We can then cut out our shape, but we need to build some things that'll go inside of this. It'll make it so your weapon doesn't just flop. So we're gonna use some Lego axles. We're gonna essentially just put some of those in there. So this will go into the weapon. Okay, so now that it's at a simmering boil, we can turn it down. And then we're gonna whisk in our ingredients. We're gonna dump it all in, and then we're gonna just gently whisk it around, get it all gooey. And what we wanna do is really just dissolve all of this gelatin powder in here. Wow, this is genius, you guys. Can't believe I didn't think of this before. Oh wait, I did. Okay, so now that that's fully dissolved, we're gonna add another cup of water that is cold. At this point, I have no idea if this recipe is gonna work, but it seems like it should. So like, if you pour the cold water in, and then you give it a little whisk, don't spill on the carpet. No idea if this is gonna work. I think we have enough. But that is our first batch. Let's put this in the refrigerator. I'm just doing this as an experiment, so don't use a Lego whisk like I did. That's not a good idea. It'll melt. So while putting that in the refrigerator, I realized that I should have just done half, put the Lego stick in, and then poured more on top. So if this doesn't work, that's what I'm gonna do. Hope that works. All right, so now that we're done with that ridiculous costume, we can start working on the axe blade and the knife blade. So now we need to take these 3 ends on this side, build up a mount that could be mounted to the handle, and then on the knife, we're gonna do the same thing. So all we gotta do is build 2 handles, make them look really cool. Let's see what we can do. Good, we got 1 of those. We're just gonna build up a bunch more. So now we stack these. Now we should have a pretty good handle. We're just gonna build this to be a little longer, and then we can add a bunch of details. Nice, we're getting somewhere. We'll mount this piece up here. Now, all we gotta do is grab a bunch of these pieces, put them on the outside. Those all line up, lock this entire thing together, and then we're good to go. Now we can put our blade on the top of this, and it's all together. It's not gonna break, this is literally so strong. We'll make this look cool later. Let's build up the giant axe. That's how you practice thumbnail faces. Oh, I almost dislocated my jaw. We're almost there. Man. The more I question greatness, the less I see in the mirror. Okay, so now we have our axe, which is significantly longer than our knife. So now we need to put plates and bricks on both sides of this so that we can lock it all together, because right now, well, I don't think those are necessary. But you get the point. It's like so many minutes of just like, wasn't that worth it? So now we got the base for this and the base for this. Let's connect this thing using my genius strategy. Now, we just put this in here. Like that. And that is our axe, except it'll have gummy on it. Okay, now that we have both of our bases for the weapons all built up, we just gotta make them look extremely cool, put as much awesome stuff on them as we can, and just make them look sick. And after that, we can test it up against my Lego Stormbreaker axe I made, so stick to the end for that. Yeah, this is what we got. It's pretty great. We're gonna make it look cool. All right, looks like this is the style we're going with. It's kind of like a Brick Science bubble style. You know, you got the bubbles. And then on the sides, we'll add some red kind of grip thingies. Yeah, it's perfect. And then it's really like a cool knife. All right, so here's the Lego knife handle. As you can see, we'll put the gummy in it when we do it, but it looks pretty sick. Let's go ahead and build the entire axe, and we'll put these together. All right, guys, here we go. We just took it out of the refrigerator. As you can see, it is solid. This is the part where we get to actually shape the things we're gonna make. So first we gotta get it out of these molds. I think if we just use our spatula around the edges, maybe? Yeah, let's use a knife around the edges. If we just do this. Be careful when you're using a knife. It's something I always do because it's smart. Let's see how this works. Just gonna put it flat. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna be so sick. Oh my gosh. Look at that, you guys. Okay, so this is the knife. You can see it doesn't bend like lengthwise because there's that piece in there. Let's see if we can get the other one out. Okay, so now we got two shapes. I'm just gonna trace out the axe first. I wanna give myself a lot to work with. There we have the front of the axe. I think we have an axe head, you guys. Now we get to do the knife. We're also gonna make this knife a little sharper by simply going like this. Beautiful. All right, guys, I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator. We're gonna go test them tomorrow, because it's like 9 p.m. Okay, so we're gonna have to remold this, because as you can see, it's completely fallen apart. That's kind of sad, but we need to add some more supports in here so it doesn't do that. Also, I think when I cut it, I kind of cut it. I think I need to curve the cuts because it just ripped apart, but this one's still gonna work. We're just gonna have to remold it. It just completely just got destroyed, so. All right, bon appetit. Where's my hat? Today on the menu, we have a Lego axe. It's made of gummy. It's made of 100% gummy, and it's some Lego in the middle. Here's what we have. We have a Lego axe with a gummy blade on it. This thing looks super sick. As you can see, it's fully, you know, it's gummy. We've created the world's first Lego gummy axe and the world's first Lego gummy knife. I think we should destroy some stuff. Before we do that, thing we've all been waiting for. Can we just do a quick recap of all the health hazards I put into this? Do not eat this. All right, first the wiggle test. I mean, it's pretty on there. I think this is pretty tough. We rebuilt the frame on the inside, so I think it's doing pretty good. This is a Lego gummy axe, obviously. You can, you know, axe some stuff with it. So what is the first thing we should axe? I axe you. The plane, I tell you. All right, guys, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wait, the gummy part didn't break. Everything else broke except for the gummy part. What the heck? Look how strong this is. It's like a bird. Now I'm put on the eye protection. There wasn't a lot of damage done to this, so now we can test the knife. All right, guys, now we gotta test, will the knife cut? Yes. Stormbreaker versus knife. Guys, there's a good chance gummy weapons are the most useful thing I've ever developed. Here at Brick Science Industries, we like to develop things that are super useful. I don't know if this was a good idea or not. We've come up with something incredible. Like, look at this. It's like a gummy knife. Don't make Lego gummy weapons. It's not worth it. Check out where we built Lego ice weapons using real ice in this video right here. I think you're gonna love it. Really did a good job.